for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Thursday, August 15th of 2019, and you're listening to episode 204 of the BCC Podcast. With probably one of our smallest casts ever, I'm joined tonight by Maluris.
Not our smallest cast. You should know. You've gone through all the episodes.
I said one of our smallest casts.
Well, okay, that's fair, but it's not the smallest, and we've done this before, technically, so.
And also joining us an hour late is Orion.
Today is a LEGO Universe episode because not enough people are here to make the Brick Film episode. I mean, the Brick Fair!
Yes, next week I know Ford won't be here, but we might have to do it anyway.
Is Leo gonna be here for the Brick Fair podcast?
We'll see.
That doesn't feel right.
Leave. Well, then he'd be able to ask questions if he was there.
Does Leo deserve to ask questions? Or much less have those questions answered?
We'll see.
In the next episode.
Yeah, well, if the next episode is Brick Fair, then we'll have that question answered. If it's not, who knows if we'll even ever get to a Brick Fair episode. But yeah, so tonight we're going to discuss one of our favorite topics we never talk about, LEGO Universe. And we discussed a few ideas we want to talk about when we return to this topic last time we did. How long ago was it that we did the last LEGO Universe episode?
A year or so ago.
Was it? Was it just a year ago? Did we do it after last Brick Fair?
I'd say before, personally. It was kind of a bonus episode.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to find it, but I don't see it, anywhere. Oh! It was exactly 80 episodes ago, actually.
That's, oof.
Yeah. It got 276 views.
LEGO Universe. There are a lot of people out there who really want LEGO Universe back.
But only 4 of them commented, and one of them was Leo, who says he didn't do free to play. Did he not do it at all then? Or was Leo a paid member and we still don't know that?
Leo was probably a paid member, but he didn't even play the game.
I don't think he ever did it. I think he probably looked up
Why did he want on this podcast so bad when we did it last time?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, look, and this comment from Ryan Jensen. Please do more LU podcasts.
Okay.
Well, this one's for you, Ryan. Alright, so let's get into today's topic. Orion, you came up with it, so you explain it.
Favorite LEGO Universe planets.
You're supposed to do better than that.
Come on, we missed out on Ford this podcast. Give us a little more enthusiasm, okay?
LEGO Universe planets! Oh my... It's...
Going over our favorite locations in LEGO Universe.
Actually, why is that locations, not planets? Because some of them aren't even planets, like Nexus Towers.
None of them are planets. They're all one.
They're chunks
planet,
of
but it's broken apart.
A planet, you know.
Okay, well, frick me.
So yeah, we're discussing our favorite locations in LEGO Universe. So I don't know. Let's start with Kevin.
That sounds good.
Well, being that I'm totally prepared for this, let's see.
Don't say Frostburg.
Nimbus Station.
I've never been to Frostburg, actually.
Frostburg was fun.
Yeah.
For what it was, you know? Like the snowball fights, those were really fun.
Don't say Pet Cove.
I didn't even get any pictures of Pet Cove because I totally forgot Pet Cove was a thing.
No, Pet Cove was actually kind of fun, to just chill around.
No, I remember it's a thing now, but I totally forgot when gathering images for this episode.
Because there were two or three other world area things. Because you had the Lego Club hub thing. It wasn't very big though. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, with Max.
Yeah.
And then there was the the moon station? You guys remember
Um,
that? Did you guys not
That
go to
that
that?
was a part of like,
Moon Station?
wasn't that one of the 3 worlds that was a part of the Lego Club?
Yeah.
Deal? Like the fan-made worlds.
Okay, Oh, wait, wasn't that like that square portal in the assembly area?
I wouldn't be able to remember specifics really because it's been so long, but I remember it had like head crab thingies in it. It wasn't like all that debugged or fleshed out. It was just kind of
Yeah, I remember that the fan created ones were kind of weird.
It was still really fun though to just kind of screw around in.
But anyway, so Nimbus Station.
Yeah, Nimbus Station. Like, that's where it was hopping, you know?
So
That's
wait,
where...
Kevin, is this your favorite?
It's one of my favorites just because, there was so much activity going on there, even though there wasn't, like, anything you could fight.
All the people
it was just
trading
such
and
a
getting
good,
scammed.
a good hub
Yeah.
world. See, Nexus
I
Tower,
loved all the
that's where
street
I got
gambling.
scammed. That's why I don't like it as much. But later on, they also added the mini games like the Battle for Nimbus Station. Yeah, that was really
Oh yeah,
good,
Bonds. I've missed Battle for Nimbus Station. That was so much fun.
I miss Lego Universe.
Is it Dark Flame is getting really close to getting open beta?
Is it? I haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, they're still working on it. I know.
Well, no, they said they don't know when this year, but it'll be out sometime this year.
Okay, well, we'll see. They've been going for 6 years now. So we will see. But yeah, I like Nimbus Station as well. I would always, put on my top hat and get my megaphone, and then I'd have play this dice game with people in the street. Which I'm so glad that everyone could see what number you rolled on the dice in Lego Universe. Basically, yeah, they just bet money. And then if they got the number they guessed, I would triple their money. If not, I got to keep the money. Which I didn't realize. The odds were not in their favor.
Oh, man.
Because they had a 1 in 6 chance of being right. Which meant I should win 5 out of 6 times. And even if they won, they only get 3 times the money. Which means I automatically make 2, times their money. Even if they won.
Gambling, yes.
Oh yeah, and then there's Red Bricks. Was that what it was called? The music concert place? Oh, Red Blocks.
Yeah. No, that place was great,
was
especially
like,
the imagination
hang
block
out.
you had to get, like that little,
And you could go on the instruments and everything. That was...
Did you guys ever get to the point where all the instruments were going at once?
It was
Yeah.
a rare occasion, but yes.
Yes.
I don't think I ever did. Just a bunch of people complaining about not being able to do it, then someone would come in and screw it up. Oh, and then there's Milo Snack Pudding. The guy with no pants, remember?
Yes, I remember.
After beta, though, it wasn't as good because he had his pants on when he came out. During beta, he would just come out without his pants and dance there without pants.
I actually never played beta.
You didn't play beta? I was
No.
a beta tester. I think I was...
No, I just...
Mal, were you a beta tester?
No, I got the game.
Chris tested it while it was in, the first stage that they would let people test?
Yeah, so did I.
No, I mean, Isn't there,
The alpha test?
Yeah, the alpha test, yeah.
That means he would have had to know someone who worked at LEGO to do that.
Well, he knew someone who was an alpha tester who got on to be an alpha tester or something. At least
that
from what I
makes more
remember.
sense.
I'm maybe not.
Because the alpha tests were reserved for the families of Net Devil and the LEGO group.
Okay, maybe it was beta, but I remember I could have sworn though that he did something related to alpha, or he knew about knew someone who did alpha or whatever.
I didn't get my beta shirt until like a year.
But they gave out
game.
shirts. Do you still have it?
Yeah, the beta tester shirt.
Dang.
Do I still? No, not like real shirt, like in the game.
Oh.
I wish I
Dang.
got a real shirt.
Like Lego Universe
been
sets
cool.
would have saved the whole thing. Why didn't they make them?
I don't know. Although, come to think of it, is there that much you could have made sets based off of?
Yeah, minifigures alone.
I mean, minifigures definitely, but as many sets, I mean.
Yeah, like Nexus Square, Nimbus Station. You could make,
That's true.
you can make the rocket
Though a lot of
line
these
and like
locations in the
update
game
them every
weren't
year.
made out of that much Lego.
No, but like you could make a rocket line and then update them every year with like new rockets and stuff. And then, you could have like Maelstrom Battle in Cannonball Cove or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, that would work.
Or like all the pirate related stuff. You can have also like $150 Nexus Tower set too. I don't know.
That would it wouldn't fit the scale though. It would be so. Because you remember the Stark Tower set?
No.
Here, let me find Stark Tower.
Mal, what
In
are your
Lego
other
form.
favorite Lego Universe?
Okay, suddenly it won't let me
areas?
Google anything.
Crux Prime.
Why does everyone choose that?
Because Crux Prime had the best loot.
I know,
Yeah.
but like it wasn't the most atmospheric of them all, though. Like it's a good Mally. That's a
Didn't you
good
spend like
choice.
most of your time on Crux Prime?
Yeah, grinding for the loot.
I totally forgot about the Ninjago actual world when looking stuff up for this too.
The Ninjago one may be my actual favorite, just because of like the music and just the atmosphere of the whole thing. It was so cool.
But let's talk about Crux Prime more.
Yeah,
So this is actually where we met, was on Crux Prime.
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
But we did.
Yep.
I could never kill dragons. I was never OP
Wait,
enough
what?
like you.
What do you
No,
mean?
I had to have a group to kill them.
Oh no, man! I'd go in. Everyone would say, "Oh man, the assembly summoner's the weakest one." Yeah, but I have like 42 imagination and can build a Crux Prime generator all by myself. Like, what are you gonna do about that? No, I could. If you did it right, you could take on any of the dragons by yourself pretty easily. Like if you rationed things out far enough.
So do you have to use were there health packs in the game?
Yeah, you could buy health packs. I would get like, I don't know, as the game went on, they got more and more complicated health packs and like more, or at least more powerful ones. They cost more money, but you get like 5 of those. You go in there, you learn the dragon's pattern, and although if you're a sentinel though, you're pretty much cheating because you can just use your shield block and just deflect
the
the
shield
blast.
block everything?
Yeah, I think it blocked everything. It would knock you back, but it wouldn't give you as much damage. It was kind of.
I was an engineer, so.
Hey, Chris was too.
No, but the engineer is great because he got the personal fortress, and that did a ton of damage.
Yeah, but again, you don't have as much imagination as the summoner, and
You still got a lot of imagination as the engineer.
I had the most. Okay.
I would try to get the stats, but I don't know why Google is failing me.
But but yeah, no. I guess it was a really cool place. It's not like the coolest place, but for loot, yeah. And I'm having a real hard time thinking of like more areas outside of just the general like the pit area, where like all those hovering chunks were above, and you had like
In Crux Prime?
yeah, and then you had like where you could fight.
There's the Ninjago Monastery.
Yeah, there's the Ninjago Monastery, and then like the hovering pit area, and then what, Butterscorch? What else was there?
There's that one crashed ship.
They were gonna expand it more, weren't they?
I think
Before-
so.
Yeah, before it got shut down. So it was relatively small, but
It is the biggest world until Ninjago.
oh, huh. I don't know.
I think.
It felt kind of small, or at least I'm trying to... Oh, wait, yeah, because between the pit area with all the hovering rocks and stuff, you also had the gigantic field before you got to Butterscorch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like...
I mean, a lot of it was empty space.
But yeah, that it did set the tone pretty well. Oh, wait, you also had like the, what is it, the Paradox faction setup place where you could stare into the eye of the Maelstrom? Or was that a Nexus Tower? Yeah, no, that was a Nexus Tower. Yeah.
Okay, did Google just, like, shut down? Are you able to Google stuff? Because I'm not, and I'm still on the line.
Why are you... Okay, hey, maybe Google did get shut down.
What would happen if, like, during this podcast, Google's just gone?
Tanked. No, I can.
Then we'd have the exact moment where Google shut down in our
Civilization
podcast. That'd be nice.
All right, yeah, no, it's working fine
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I don't know what's up, but I'm trying to get more pictures for the podcast, and I can't. So we still have the same generic picture up the entire time. That's why.
You should have really just kept the Luke Skywalker drinking green milk photo.
I have that somewhere in my computer.
All right, we'll
I
put
think
that back on there while Google's shut down.
I'm trying to find out what's going on here. So let's go to the next. Ryan, let's go with your favorite places then.
Pet Cove.
Really?
No. Okay, I'm trying to think. I guess just like a top 3 then, because that's easier. I don't know. Probably the Ninjago world, the number 1. Avant Gardens, number 2, just because it was just like very nostalgic, that place. And Forbidden Valley.
See, you always say how great the Ninjago place is. I don't remember it all that fondly for some reason. I remember it being kind of boring.
I don't know, because like you could just hang around in, like the
caves
big...
with a lot of platforming.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I like the atmosphere of it a lot. Like, you know, because I didn't do much in my life at that point. You know, it was like a second life almost. You'd go just hang around in there and just do nothing. Or whatever. I don't know.
I remember the community. It never seemed like there were many people around there either.
Sorry, what?
It never seemed like there were many people around.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Ninjago area.
But like the music and just the lighting and just how it just looked in general, it was just really nice. I like, you know, you go to the fire temple and you'd hear like the fire chants or whatever. Like it was very interactive with the score. At least I thought. It was like really just
all right.
satisfying.
I finally found a picture of the Ninjago area. It's some random guy's screenshot of the game because there are no like generic shots of the Ninjago area.
Yeah, well, this was
online.
Wasn't this before like YouTube gaming took off, or like during the point? Yeah, because it was like there aren't gonna be many high quality playthroughs or screen caps.
I found them other places, just not Ninjago.
You see, I actually remember that my brother recorded me playing through the Ninjago section for a bit, but then after we finished it, he's like, "Nah, this is trash. Don't even think about putting this anywhere online."
I gotta find out what happened to all the like universe screenshots I took before it closed, because I can't find them. No one's gonna speak, are they? And we are back after Crud.
Yes,
happened.
after Crud, everyone. Crud Prime is my favorite planet.
Crud Prime.
That's like
What if they had done that with like?
yeah.
They should have done it with a joke and like and just like switched all the purple for brown in Crux Prime and turned it to Crud Prime. For
that
April
that
Fools.
is like the level of humor where when Harry Potter's really popular, your friends are like, "Oh, Harry Pothead, hilarious."
Oh. I
those
actually
people have
wish
jobs
now.
someone
Are
said
any of
that
those
to
people
me
still
at this
alive?
point.
I don't
I
know.
never
They
heard that
might-
in my lifetime.
Did they make it through high school? So, we were going over our favorite worlds in LEGO Universe. We just finished talking about Crux Prime. And Orion, what was your other... Well, no. Yeah, we were talking about yours, but we probably cut that because things started going south as soon as you gave your
Okay,
list.
so first one, Pet Cove. No.
Wait, I thought
No.
that wasn't really Pet Cove.
No.
Oh, no, wait, we weren't talking about Crux Prime. We were still talking about Ninjago when we cut.
Can we talk about Avant
forgot. I was saying how-
instead?
No one was ever at the Ninjago place, so I didn't spend time there. I only was doing stuff that was social or creative in LEGO
And
Universe.
a lot of the Ninjago place felt like really super samey. Like, you go to one cave, you go to the next, there's a temple. They're not really that different, like, visually.
Don't
They're the same
criticize
assets,
it.
essentially. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
but,
I'll switch it out. The pirate place that I can't remember the name of.
Gnarled Forest.
Yeah, Gnarled Forest. Yes. Once you got to be like a
Alright,
master
so-
of the what's the thing where when you cross the bridge, like you hop from one hover platform to the other and it like shoots you into the air.
Isn't that the monument race?
Yeah. No, there's the bridge in Gnarled Forest is down, so you have
Oh.
to take the long
Oh,
way.
in Gnarled Forest.
It's just,
I know what you're talking
the
about. I thought we
beginning.
saw in Advent Gardens.
Never. I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, that place was epic.
Yes, they had the best music.
And
Well, ever had the
Well,
best
also-
music, but this
also-
place had particularly
I
best
think I said
music.
this last time on the other podcast we did about LEGO Universe, but if you wanted to level your character up quickly, one of the best like exploits of the game was to just go to Pirate Cove and play the Cannonball mini game, and you could just play that for like an hour and level your character all the way up.
I played that a lot, but I didn't remember getting many levels from it.
No, you could just grind on that thing, and I
That was a fun
I was able to
game.
just like I eventually just because I was mad that there were only so many character slots for the game because I would get all these characters fully leveled up and then I'd be like, well, I want to try this one now, but I have to delete one of the other guys. So yeah, no, that was always what I was doing.
But anyway, Advent Gardens.
Yeah, those are good gardens right there.
I'm mad they never finished the Bob Monument, man. What was up with that?
I stopped going there after free to play opened
Why?
What?
because
but-
I didn't like all the free to play people.
What about the expansion with the Spider Queen and everything?
Yeah.
I did go for that.
Like, yeah.
Besides that place,
That was nice because we got the Spider Queen teased like in beta, and then we finally got to fight it.
Well, also, it was like just loads of fun. Just go there and watch people fail at playing the game.
Okay, is my memory totally failing me, or do you like unlock a property for defeating a Spider
No,
Queen?
you unlock the property.
Yeah, after they updated it, they made it so you could unlock a property.
Was that like the first big property?
I think
Yeah.
it was one of them, yeah.
There's only two big properties, weren't there? Or did they? Was there 2 or 3 big properties? I remember. Oh, there might have been 4. I remember first off we got the Advent Gardens big property, right?
Yeah.
And then we got the Nimbus Station one. That was the cool one with like the gray cement. I always liked the Nimbus properties the best.
Yeah.
And then we might have gotten the Gnarled Forest one. I remember there's one with a waterfall you could build on.
Yeah, that was Gnarled Forest.
Is that the bigger one or is that the normal one?
I think that may have been the bigger one.
And then there was Forbidden Valley. I think they might have released the bigger one for that too.
I
'Cause
think
there's
at
just,
that
like,
point, yeah, when it was winding down, they just released the big property for that.
Because I remember, I think that was around the same time that the Forbidden Valley Raceway opened up.
Yeah, like the advertisements and everything. The in-game
I could never
advertisements.
beat the Forbidden Valley race.
You couldn't? I did.
No.
Like, you never made it to the finish line at all? Or you just never won?
Well, either.
Orion, you're one of those people.
Or
okay?
wait,
The
I can't remember if it was the Forbidden Valley one or... Wait,
Okay,
what
this
was
is
the
saying
one-
on the LEGO Universe Wiki that it was the medium properties were only ever released for Nimbus Station Advent Gardens, but I swear at least Gnarled Forest had one then.
Huh.
what was the race
There was a
where
planned property.
You would, like... There would be an option where you'd have to go through different tunnels, and then you would have to, like, go...
Whoa. Guys,
What?
I just found something cool.
Okay.
So it was a concept for, or like, basically they're developing, no, the ones we think of as large weren't large. Those are the medium properties. They're developing this, the Nimbus Station large property.
Oh,
That is quite,
epic.
well, I don't know. It's hard to tell the perspective from here, really, but, it definitely looks more substantial.
I don't know if the water is supposed to be in there, that's a big glitch,
I
but...
think it's just because it was in development still. They were panning some textures out, because there's no floor. Like, they still need to add
I've
some
never
grass and
used
everything.
properties.
Oh, I spent like 80% of my time at properties.
No,
I spent a good 40%, I'd say.
I just wanted to go out there and just fight things.
But
I
you could
wanted to
fight
go and
people
build stuff
in-
and join social clubs and role play.
I tried doing
You can do
roleplay stuff,
that.
but it was just so cringy and lame.
Well, did you ever do the werewolf role play? It was
Well,
fun
I
to
mean,
get to
as a
murder
furry,
things.
you think I would have, but I didn't. So it.
No. The point was the furries were like a disease, basically. And then, like, if your friend got bitten by a werewolf, it was the saddest thing ever, and then you'd stab them.
No, I was never a part of any social circle.
You
I had a
still
few
aren't,
clubs.
I guess, but
No, yeah, I never. All I did was just grind for achievements.
See, achievements weren't that important to
No,
me. I wanted to build stuff. I wanted to get money, and I wanted to build stuff.
No,
You see,
because like
my prime
I still
motive
can't
in
build
life-
stuff. I suck at it. Like I would try building stuff, and it would just look awful, and it'd be a waste of time, at least to me. Whereas I could be like, just playing the game, like fighting and stuff. And collecting items. I wanted to collect all the items I could.
Why are there no pictures of the Gnarled Forest property on here?
Like I told you, this was like pre-gaming revolution. Like,
Yeah, but they have more pictures of the unreleased ones than they do the ones that were actually released.
yeah.
Because they must have... One of them had a waterfall you could build on.
I
then.
think that actually may have been the Forbidden Valley property.
But it must have been the small one and not the medium one. It must
Yeah.
have been those who didn't have properties at first.
Did
And then they
anyone
were
ever
released later?
use pets?
I always had one with me.
You see,
Okay.
that's how I got myself scammed. I wanted to figure out how to name the pets. So I asked a ton of people. One guy said he would do it for a bit of coin. A lot of coin. I gave him it.
What? You gave him?
It didn't turn out very well for me in the end.
Bruh.
Why did so you thought he was going to rename your pet?
I thought he would, give me the methodology on to how. Since no one seemed to know
Why
how
couldn't
to
you just
do it.
Google it? Did Google not exist in 2000?
I was a kid,
No, I don't-
okay? I was
His
stupid.
mom didn't even allow him to use Google when we met him on the wiki, remember?
Oh.
Remember, I had to sneak onto the wiki. Sneak!
Oh. Well,
At what point
I mean,
did
she
you
was
actually
right,
find out
but
Find out about what?
that you were on the wiki?
when did she find out you
I
were
don't
being
know,
a bad boy?
At some point, she figured out I was talking to human beings. She was horrified when I got an email from a girl. That just...
I mean, we were
I-
horrified too.
That's fair, but, basically, she's like, you can't be talking to females at your age.
Talking to
your mom
strange
listens to
women
this
online? Talking to strange men online? Yes.
We should make sure your mother listens to this episode.
Oh no, this is a
Your
disastrous
mom
episode,
listens
though.
to the BCC
Like-
podcast.
You don't want to give her the bad impression of like this, do you?
Has your mom ever watched any of our videos?
Show her Cooking Hero
I don't-
Factory.
Maybe my brother showed her, yeah, like something like Cooking Hero Factory or a live stream at some point.
Live stream?
Yeah, like Brick Fair live stream.
Oh.
But I don't think she's ever watched anything, and I don't intend to make her.
Well, I mean, this is why she didn't let you use the internet for so long, because you let yourself get scammed by paying someone to tell you how to name your pets.
Well, it was worth it in the end.
Kevin, or Ryan, if your kid couldn't even figure out how to name their pets in LEGO Universe and got scammed out of all their money trying to do it, would you let them use Google?
Yeah, after beating them thoroughly.
Don't worry, I'll have my share.
No one will take that out of context. I'm sure. I don't know. At that point, I'd question my ability as a father. I'd go and get some milk and never come back.
Okay, let's move on to then what other places did Ryan basically listed like every other place.
Pet
But
Cove.
like basically every place is so good though.
Like Pet Cove.
I don't remember the music for Pet Cove off the top of my head.
It's just like animal sounds. I don't know.
Is
I
it?
don't remember.
The woman, I just realized, was the woman who ran Pet Cove a furry?
What do you mean ran it? Like in the game or created
Yeah.
it or
In the game.
I don't know. Why would you get that impression?
Just because someone has
Well,
pets doesn't make
Were
them,
they in a
you know.
fursuit?
I think
Oh.
so, that's my point.
Let's look this up real quick.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Gnarled Forest had
I
like
don't
really
think
good
so.
just visual design for their stuff.
Okay,
Like
but we'll
the
go back to
graphics
Gnarled
are
Forest in a
dated
sec.
looking, but it's kind of like the Nintendo dated look, you know, where it's dated, but it's not bad.
Well,
So yeah, I think she was a furry.
but that doesn't look like
Talk to me
finished,
to
like,
learn how to tame your
face,
very
you know?
own pet.
like is that a beta face or alpha?
No, this is original. This is the final version.
Maybe
because
she's just a
in
gamer girl.
beta. In beta, she was Venture League actually, and then in the final version, she was
I'm
Assembly.
ashamed to be part of Assembly now. I guess so. Wait a minute. Did she kill a tiger and use the skin as a... That's not very animal friendly.
Well, who said she was friendly to
Yeah,
animals?
no,
Maybe this is her penance. She's trying to make up for her sins by
Well, this is saying that she was Assembly in beta as well, but no. Oh wait, okay. Here is an early beta test version. If I can get, the image down here. She was totally different in early beta.
That's much better. Coalesca, I like that better.
Well, that was still her,
She's
that's still her
also-
name.
Oh.
bald and
Why is she bald?
Well, she ended up bald a lot in the normal game too. It would glitch.
well, I mean, that's just the game in general, to be fair.
Yeah, the game glitched a lot. I'm trying to put the image in, but it does not want to take the image. We are not having a good night for technical stuff.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
Can we talk about Gnarled Forest more?
Yeah.
You want to talk about Pet Cove?
Well, why? Why did you let me talk
Why?
about it?
because you wanted to.
Top.
Okay,
favorite
there. Finally.
Lego Universe set concepts.
No, that's not how this works.
That's not how the
All right,
system
guys,
works.
we're getting towards the end of the podcast. We're gonna have a game before it's gonna come back on and yell at us, and whoever lasts.
All right, we can talk about Gnarled Forest now. Whoever lasts the longest.
laughs, not laughs. Whoever laughs for the longest gets a point.
That should be simple enough.
That you think so? Whoever gets forward to say something positive about The Last Jedi gets a point.
Alright, so, Gnarled Forest. Yeah, I like Gnarled Forest. I'm a gamer as well. Is it just me, or is after, you go to Gnarled Forest the first time, get to the end, you never go back to, the beginning areas ever?
Yeah, I would go back to the beginning area because it was the quickest way to get to the that little dang it, what it's like where they're coming out of the mouth or whatever, the admiral guys.
Oh yeah, I never was in that area.
No, because the you got way more coins off of those I can't remember what they were called, the admirals, than you did the other ones, and there weren't as many of the Admiral Maelstrom Stromling people in the other spawn areas of Gnarled Forest. So if you went there...
I remember, the big one where all the ninja were locked up.
Yeah, no, because
you sometimes have to fight just to get any kills.
Yeah, but see, I was smart because no one else wanted to go back to the beginning, so I would do that, and I would go to that little valley area where they were coming out of the skull mouth, and I would just sit there and just kill admirals for, 25 minutes and get a ton of loot.
Huh. Yeah, I never did that. I went there once and I thought these are too small. Also, coins isn't what I tried to get. I wanted to get tokens, faction tokens.
No, okay, so faction tokens, but I wanted to get coins specifically to trade because I would trade, I would do big trades with people for either rare items or just, I don't know. I would trade with people for things that I didn't even need just to do it.
Was Lego Universe the game where after you equipped an item, you couldn't trade it, right?
No, you could equip an item.
You couldn't trade faction gear, but...
Yeah, you couldn't trade faction gear. You could trade the stuff that they gave out towards the end, right?
I think so. But no one would because it's rules.
I remember I missed
I heard a story of someone who accidentally gave up their jetpack and then...
You see, I got a jetpack and that was awesome.
I got...
going out of bounds, in the mini games.
For the last 3 months.
Avant Gardens, wave stuff, you just fly around and empty.
I think the Lego Universe closure was the first time I was legitimately depressed.
And then it just never let up.
I was super depressed,
We never grew out of it. A whole generation of children grew up to be depressed millennials because of this game. I hope you like what you've done, Lego.
Dark Flame will save the world.
So, top in my life. Favorite...
Something I'm noticing while going back all these, an issue with Lego Universe, there weren't that many, civilized areas in the game.
No, there could have been, I don't know, the Nexus station...
That's why I like properties.
Could have been, way bigger, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, all of it could have. A lot of the things... See, Lego Universe, the game was very dated for its time. Still.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Fun mess.
What was there was just so great.
Yeah.
It could have been even better, though.
Yeah. Hopefully if Dark Flame
And then properties. Oh. Properties made it better because you could go anywhere with properties. You could go to... There was giant toilets and prisons and labs and castles.
Yeah, a lot of the ones I went to just kind of sucked.
You didn't know where to go then. You had to have your friends tell you where the best ones were.
Why didn't I have any friends?
You still don't.
I cried watching The Legend Reborn, okay?
You had an opportunity to make friends on Lego Universe and you blew it.
See, I wasn't allowed to make friends on Lego Universe.
No, I would just trade with people.
Did
and
your mom
rip
just like
them
watch
off.
over you and make sure you weren't being too friendly to anyone? And she's like, get on your account and bully people so you got a bad reputation?
That
No.
sounds like what.
I did
Kevin's
that
mom
myself, okay?
Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, did you bully people on Lego Universe?
No, I was making a joke.
His mom did.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't something happen with your brother sharing your account and then getting banned or something?
He shared my account. I don't think I ever got banned for... Oh, wait, no. Those two are unrelated. We talked about this last time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot we can't talk about that on
What
air.
are you?
Yeah. No, we can't.
What are you going on about?
Nothing.
I'll tell you later. I would talk about the story, but technically we're not allowed because of privacy reasons. If it was Kevin's privacy, I wouldn't care, but it's his brother.
Oh,
I feel very reassured by this, but,
So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, Gnarled Forest was fine, but I always thought Forbidden Valley was better.
yeah.
I always
Forbidden
thought
Valley
Gnarled
It was bigger. It was bigger.
was bigger,
Forbidden
but it
Valley
was
felt like the most...
filled
It
with
had more
less.
locations, too.
I don't know.
You had, like, the Dragon area, you had
Well,
Calvary Hill.
The tree was so cool because you had to build the elevator.
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
the
up
tree was
there.
awesome.
Because like it
Oh,
was one
yeah.
of the only worlds that had the better sense of scale. Everything felt huge.
And then you could go to
And it was
the
actually
lab.
full. It wasn't so much open
Fight
area.
dragons.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, yes, this is the first area you could fight dragons. Oh, you know what was interesting? You know how in the final game, you had to like get a group of 4 people and then play dragon battles like a minigame,
Yeah.
right? In beta, you just went out there and fought dragons.
That's weird.
Kind of like you did in Crux Prime, but yeah.
Mm.
And they were way harder in beta,
Huh.
like way harder.
And yet you still can't kill a dragon by yourself.
Nope, never did.
Okay.
So, man, our
You
lives are
lame.
gonna be gone when Dark Flame Universe comes out, aren't we?
Yeah.
I've got to get up. I've got to achieve all the things I never achieved.
Basically, I think I'm just... Every day gets harder and harder, and the only thing that keeps me going is the thought of, gee, Dark Flame Universe might open at some point. Some point.
At some point.
I can't find the last update.
Yeah, they don't update on
What?
their Twitter too much.
No, I'm even just trying looking at their website, the last update, but
They said it.
yeah, they're supposed to have it soon.
Soon. Yeah. How much
Alright,
longer
top-
can I take it?
Top 10 the universe sets that never were.
Wait, we haven't even finished talking about the
Okay,
places.
dang it.
So yeah, we went over Gnarled Forest. I never even talked about which ones were my favorite, but my favorites are the properties.
Okay,
Well,
alright. So
Do those
well,
count, really?
Yes, properties were
Fine,
the best
what was your
places.
favorite property?
Probably Red Boy's Red Town.
Oh,
What about the
it was
PhD
actually-
like
do you know
properties?
that Chris made a Lego Universe tribute video and interviewed the guy who built that property for it?
Huh.
Yeah, it should still be.
Actually
You can just-
sounds interesting.
He was on the creation lab later, so he was around.
Yeah, no, I think you can just YouTube Lego Universe tribute, and that's one of the first things that pops up. Recorded
Yeah,
with
the thing is, though-
fraps.
The thing is, it was not that great built, but it was like perfect for role playing stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I'd always go around just ticking people off.
So, basically, a smaller incarnation of what you turned out to be.
Another one of my favorites was Hollis Labs.
I think I remember that one.
Hollis was very popular. I think Hollis also did like a haunted house and like a giant room.
Huh.
And then there's another one. There's this castle one. I don't remember the name of it. It was like one of the most popular Advent Gardens properties. And that's the one where we would always play werewolf.
Epic.
You should just get a real group of friends together to do werewolf again.
Oh, I have done that.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
You've never played One Night?
Is it like Mafia?
Yeah.
I've
did
never
Mafia,
played these
so,
games ever.
It's a group of friend thing.
You've hardly played any board or card games
I've
ever,
played
I think.
Monopoly.
Maybe next Brick Fair we
I know
should
how to play
prioritize.
chess. Okay.
Well, before then, we
fancy.
should have a chance to play more games
Should
once
we?
you guys move.
Well, how
Then we
soon
can play
is that?
games.
I don't
How
know.
soon?
It should be before next Brick Fair.
Yeah. Like first month.
Like,
of
at least a
summer.
good amount. It should be before the first month of summer, too, on the current schedule.
I just thought we were saying
supposed to be
sometime
like in-
after the new year.
Sometime after the new year doesn't mean any time after the new year.
It's supposed to be, directly.
It means, like, immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
January, February. That's what I'm limiting myself to. That is the final deadline.
Wait, what happens
February
after the final
31st.
deadline?
He either moves or dies.
Kevin!
It's your choice, man. What will it be?
Dad.
That's a difference. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh. Why did that sound like the Joker voice? Like, I thought that was a Joker line. For a second there.
Leo
All right.
Marvin is a Joker.
Joker.
Early
You wanna know how I got
incarnation.
these scars? Bob Wiley.
No one even
therapy.
knows what you guys are referring to.
You guys,
Well-
people listening, watch What About Bob. It's a very underrated comedy.
It's not streaming anywhere, though. We had to rent it off Amazon.
Well, it was worth it.
Yeah, every penny.
All right, so Orion, your sets. You wanted Lego Universe sets.
Oh, I was hoping.
What
you
do you
guys
think
would
would've
go
made the
first,
best
'cause I
Lego
didn't
Universe
really
sets?
have a good idea of what to start with.
Yeah, you didn't give me this idea ahead of time, so I told you I prepared nothing, so I didn't want to talk
I thought
about it today.
We weren't going to, and technically, aren't we all out of time, essentially?
All right, guys,
Basically.
it's time for the game where
We ha-
Ford comes on.
We still have 10 minutes left, and we had like another 10
Well,
minutes of dead air.
At this point, it's like 40-minute
Can we
podcast.
talk about What
usually.
About Bob instead?
No.
What About Bob relates to Lego Universe, though, because the main character of Lego Universe is Bob.
Oh, yeah, one we never talked about was the Venture Explorer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's because
Remember
it's,
that?
you can never really, like, return to it in the same
No, you
state.
can either add
Yeah,
return
you
to
can-
the Venture
you can-
Explorer.
Yeah, you can,
later.
but it's not the same at that point.
yeah,
It's,
Kevin misses the in shambles getting torn apart in space and hurtling towards its doom Venture Explorer. You know,
yeah.
not the other
Instead of
one.
the ship taken over by hostile forces.
Do minifigures not need air?
I don't think so. Wait.
Well, I mean, they never fly with a helmet, so...
Yeah. They don't ever wear seatbelts.
But like, is
either.
the entirety of like Crux in like an atmosphere after the planet exploded?
Oh, okay. I just realized why there are so many Lego cops in Lego City. Because none of the civilians ever wear seatbelts. And none of the police ever wear seatbelts either. So everyone's constantly getting tickets.
And that turns people into criminals.
And none of the criminals really... How come none of the criminals, at least from what I've seen, ever, like, drive
No,
cars?
so statistically, that is how like a more tension with the police arises when like mayors of towns that put really high fines on parking and stuff, and the poor people can't afford them. So then they, resort to petty thievery and stuff.
So Lego City is just a tragic tale of high...
Is Lego City a
parking
dystopia? Mal's secret
Trying to
story?
think There's other areas I think we didn't talk
Mal,
about.
make another secret
what was
story or
Frostburg
we're
like,
releasing the
guys?
Uncooked Cooking Hero Factory.
Hey, I need to talk to you about that then, at some point. Yeah.
Guys,
not
what was
saying
Frostburg? I've never saw
What do you...
Frostburg.
What?
Frostburg is the
Tom, it's the
epitome
best
of
world.
Christmas. Like, there's candy cane everywhere, there's snowmen, there's snowball fights you could...
Oh yeah, there's
literally,
items you could only get at Frostburg too.
Yeah, like,
Well, snowballs.
snowballs.
Yeah.
And you could take them with you anywhere and just start chucking them at people at random, and that was awesome. But
So you had to load up on snowballs for the rest of the year?
pretty much.
How come I never saw anyone with a snowball?
Because they were all dumb and
Because-
just wasted them the day after.
also, like, in Frostburg, there's always gonna be, like, a huge snowball fight going on, so
Yeah.
you want to be spending your money on that, generally.
The thing I think would have been kind of cool is if there would have been an area in LEGO Universe where players could actually, like, hurt the other player and you could have, like, battles.
Properties.
PvP was supposed to come.
Okay, because that would have been really cool. Because I like the idea of massive multiplayer games, but it's not as interesting when you can't really like physically interact with other players.
But you could talk to them.
Yeah,
about
but you can't like
how
in
many-
the game though. You can't really like because you always want a team kill at some point.
Yeah. Wait. Why do I feel like there was team kill at some point?
Well,
Again, though, all my
there was
memories
so much
are blending.
drama
together.
that
Again,
would have
like
happened,
properties,
'cause you had a ton of like
you could
angsty
kill
Lego
people with
people.
One time, this one guy kept trying to get me give him my
To
password.
what?
Remember the best friends feature?
No, because I didn't use it.
Yeah.
Well, basically, it allowed you to send anything in a chat message to them.
Even numbers?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, but basically, you had to get into a certain part in the parents-controlled account, and then email the other parent-controlled account and put it all together. Apparently, it was like one of the most expensive parts of the game to implement, and like no one used it, and that was one of the reasons it shut down.
Why would they even include that? That is so hard to set up.
It was supposed to be so people you actually knew in person, you could talk on chat freely with them. With no restrictions.
You see,
I still
well,
don't understand
my
why you couldn't
real
say
friends did just
3 in the game, but you could say like other numbers.
No, you couldn't
you
say
couldn't
any of the
say
other numbers.
any numbers. You had to
Except for one.
Because
And
you would
it
have
did-
like
That's why we had, they have like the military
It really-
alphabet. We had the LEGO Universe.
it drove me
numbers.
insane because like
1,
they were allowed to say
2,
the 4 horsemen,
tree,
but you
door,
couldn't say
9.
4,
One.
2.
9 was the hardest one to work around when you were trading with people.
Pine. It was
Fine.
Pine.
Yeah, vine or pine, and yeah. So it was 1, 2, as in like the U2, and then you had tree, door. What was 5? Hive. Yeah. Oh yeah, hive. Yeah. Okay, hive. 6 was
Was it Tricks?
mix. Licks. Uwu.
I think some just really depend.
I don't
on-
remember.
Oh wait,
six,
what was
actually.
7? What rhymed with 7? No.
It might have been Kevin,
Did
actually.
you say Kevin?
I think he could, because like generic names you could say, because they're like character
Okay,
names.
Kevin. 8
Kevin's such a
was
generic name.
great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many workarounds just to get numbers. Oh, man.
You know, I hope Dark Flame would
Fixes
implement
that?
system. No,
Oh no, they are. They are.
Okay.
They said this can have the exact same chat.
Oh,
build
yes!
as LEGO Universe.
yes.
No.
They said they want to make it the most authentic experience possible.
Okay, fine.
3 more.
Watch as soon as it gets like public alpha, LEGO decides to shut it
Please,
down.
Lego, please don't. Because, like, a lot of people, like, I don't know how the rules work, but can you give them money to, like, keep the machines they're running it on going?
You might be able to give them
I think
donations.
you can donate, but
Because, like, you don't know for sure, though, if they're going to use it for something else other than what you're donating for. How are... Like,
Pizza.
you can't make money off of it, right? Is that the...
Yeah, they can't make money
So
off.
then how does Lego determine if they are or not?
have someone
I
check out.
think as
if
long
you-
as you don't have to pay to access the game,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay. But, like, having
Like-
donations open, is that illegal?
No, that should be legal, I think.
Okay.
Because you're not forced to pay. You're kind of just giving them money at that point.
Okay.
Though,
'Cause, like,
I mean, Star
I
Wars doesn't
gladly
like
would pay
crowdfunding fan films, so it really depends on the stance of the copyright owner or whatnot.
I mean, Lego allows us to take donations for using their property.
But we talk about it. Therefore, it's original content.
Yeah. Oh boy, man. Man, if it comes out, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have all these really, really cringy Lego YouTubers making these terrible Let's Plays. Like, I am a Let's Player now. What?
So we need to start that off, okay?
Yeah.
No, here's the great thing, Orion. Most Lego community doesn't care about Lego Universe.
Why?
What?
Why?
Yeah, most.
Are...
So it'll just be
Yay.
us. We'll make the cringy Let's Plays.
Okay.
Yes. Orion with his terrible,
You know we're gonna do like a week straight of Let's Plays for that.
We're just gonna
No,
play
I
it
don't
for a
even want to
week
record
straight.
when I first start playing it. Because
I do.
no, because
But
I want to totally focus
Imagine how
on.
emotional, like, that first reaction would be. Imagine how many clicks you could get from that.
Look, not even the view. I would do anything for views except that.
But I won't do that.
Yeah, but I won't do that.
I hope Dark Flame comes out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that is going to be about all the time we have today.
And that depressing note.
Yeah. But this was a bit of an unorganized podcast, kind of thrown together last minute. I do want to talk about Lego Universe more in organized fashion in the future. We'll probably do that Lego Universe sets we would have wanted to see.
Or we might make that like its
at
own
some point.
like, professional video, though. That would be a cool video.
Maybe. Are you going to edit it?
Huh?
Are you going to
No, I'm
edit
gonna be
it?
busy editing the spicy food challenge.
So we probably won't do that.
No.
But plus, the thing I found with making Lego Universe videos, there's so few good quality images out there that you can't make a good looking video for it.
Huh.
That's a shame.
So, want a quick shout out to our patrons up there.
Make
Yep.
sure they're all
Yeah.
up there.
If you'd like to see us continue to make content and not get depressed and bully people on Lego Universe, then please donate to our patrons.
Yes.
For just $1 a month, you get access to basically everything. And then for $10, or is it 10 or no, $5, I think we still have a few physical rewards left, which we might do another wave of for people who didn't get them the first
People
time.
really like the mugs. This turned out.
Well,
this
Yes,
turned
the
out
mugs
really
are sold
well.
out, though.
The mugs, yeah.
If we got like another 20 requests for them, we'd order another batch of mugs. But we can't order more unless we know we're going to sell them.
Yeah.
And this time we gotta have someone else hold on to them.
Yeah. Yeah, Mel totally screwed up the shipping. No one was shipped a mug.
They were all hand delivered.
No.
Come to think of it, who have we actually sold one to?
Wash,
And Meso
that it?
and Takuma want one.
and...
Yeah,
well,
they haven't gotten theirs yet, though.
They're on the wait list.
Mal.
Yeah. But yeah, wait, was Waj the only one who paid for one?
Well, everyone paid for one, it's just, how much...
No, I mean of like the
Yeah,
people
the non-
who paid like the public rate.
Yeah, the non,
Was
BCC.
Waj the only one?
So,
We had
Waj-
someone drop out, and then one person who we thought we wanted one but didn't really want one.
But,
So-
yeah.
We should make a Mal's secret story mug.
Actually, in that case, we should have more than 2 left, shouldn't we?
No,
Or is there
it's
only
just
2 left?
two.
Oh,
That's
because
just-
Ford took one, didn't
Yeah,
he?
we had Ford take one.
And Ford did tell us before he didn't want one, so we didn't order him one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, if you'd like to see more stuff like that, just tell us. If we get enough people, we will order more exclusive merchandise like that. We just have to know for sure that people will pay for it, and it's not cheap to make that stuff. So we got to order it in large batches in order to make it worth it. And coming up should be some Brick Fair videos. I don't know when I'm going to have the time to edit my footage because I'm starting a new job next week, and I'll need some time to adjust to that.
You mean the footage that you just shot and stuff? Just like...
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I was still going to edit and make a video. Like...
I
wasn't gonna film anything while I was there, really, because I just wanted to enjoy it. Like, I feel like I missed out on some good moments just because I was too busy trying to film stuff last year.
Well, okay, then there will be Brick Fair stuff coming out at some point. What are you working on now, Ryan? Are you working on the Brick Fair footage or something else?
No, I'm working on a couple of like my own videos because after cooking Hero Factor, I was like, all right, I want to finally like actually make like why Jon Favreau revolutionized cinema or whatever.
Oh, wait, that was my idea.
Yeah, well, it's mine now.
So, what is the deadline for that?
Well, it's not for your. It's not. Well, I'm just putting on my own channel. There's no.
Yes, there still needs to be deadlines. Everyone needs deadlines.
Well, I don't know. I'm stockpiling videos.
What's the deadline for this podcast?
So I don't have a deadline for it. Like if it takes too long, I'll move on to edit. I can edit multiple things at once. I don't like work on one thing all the time. So if like.
And then you delete them, and nothing sees the light of day.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling good about this one though. So anyway, I'm gonna get all the footage everyone shot of the spicy food challenge. I think like in a couple weeks I'll like get around to that, get that out, and then I'll make the Brick Fair movie too.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So again, please like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment and share the video, most importantly, with other LEGO fans who would like to listen to a podcast. And from Aluris, Orion, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
No, really, we do thank you for listening.
Thank you,
this
yes. Thank you.